That's Pogo Stick's book too.
Yeah.
And he probably has his badge on still, like, you know.
It's a Chippendales sheriff dance.
Yes.
Well, you could just use the bag to badge to like cover the naughty stuff.
It's glasses, loincloth, badges foreign.
I don't know how big this badge is, but I think that's a tall order.
I feel like Tenzin should have a really big badge.
Such a big badge.
Welcome to our shit show, friends.
There's some S&M chaff, so yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh, I mean, I'm like,
all kinds,
wow. Okay.
Present
So
day.
saying assless is just redundant.
Yeah, but the saying assless, you wanna emphasize the fact that you're all cheeked up on a Tuesday when you're wearing them.
I'm trying to watch our Twitch stream, but I just keep seeing this ass really bomb looking. Did I say it wrong? Our tit stream, our
a little
Twitch
bit,
stream.
maybe.
You know what? When it comes to me, this is the exception. So like, get on my level. Second of all I keep saying is this bomb ass chicken sandwich ad that looks so good, and I want to eat it.
The magic lube is made in the swamp, and it's normally like pure and holy or whatever, but occasionally when somebody gets murdered in there, it turns evil.
Is it sticky?
It's probably sticky.
I mean, it's a little bit sticky. It came from a kid.
Jam hands, man. I'm not. Look, I want to look at the book, but I don't want to touch it until we can wipe off the most
I'm gonna
likely
press
jam.
digitize the jam and stickies off of it.
But it is gorgeous. It's one of the most beautiful and moving things you've ever seen. Most people don't get to see a drow civilization.
Well, that's beautiful and fascinating, but also kind of dangerous. Anybody else want to take a look before we start doing the dynamite thing?
Can I stealth myself as well? Can I roll stealth? Just because why not?
Well, I mean, you gotta do something. You can't just, hey, I'm stealthy, right? What are you trying to do stealthily?
Just be super hot and stealthy. Like I want everybody to see how hot and stealthy I am. It's so stealthy of me.
She keeps saying that they're looking for a magic cock.
She's already got Eric. I don't know what she's looking for. Like, babe, fucking come dance with who you came with.
Dee Dee, are you hearing that correctly too?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're saying cock. I want to say they mean conch, but I'm really not. I hope they mean conch, but like also they mean cock.
I mean,
that's fine too.
I mean, to each their own, sure. But I guess they're looking for a magic one?
Oh, it's definitely got to be magic. You know, why look for one if it's not... I mean, either way, if it's a cock or a conch, why look for one if it's not magic, that is.
Chat about how we can simultaneously take her out and convince Dryland to go into a back room with us for a private business meeting, which may or may not result in him tied up to a chair.
Is Tenzin gonna give him a lap dance?
That might be ultimately the plan, yes.
We've had experiences where some of our clientele have gotten a little bit too handsy. So we've actually introduced a little bit of a fun experience where you surrender yourself to the Dragonborn and the Dragonborn surrenders something to you. So I'm going to just very gently, it's just playful. I'm just gonna just hold your wrists and your ankles down. You can tap out the safe word is Neverwinter, but it's just a little bit of a fun thing.
I'm really sad the butthole collapsed. Never good when the butthole collapses.
Somebody indeed went back and watched the last few minutes before we
I
started,
remember everything now because my medicine is almost like ADHD medicine, and that's why I keep remembering. Because remember last time you were like, "Hey, why did you remember?" And I was like, "Oh, I don't know. Oh yeah, it's because I'm on this medicine for like the past 3 months."
Well, we are live, so.
Oh well, hello guys. Let's rock.
Hello, everyone.
They're awesome. Life changing. It's not even medicine for ADHD, but it works on the ADHD, so.
Well, I am back on my speed medicine, so which is nice. I'm not just taking the stupid non-speed medicine, and it makes me much, much happier to actually be taking Ritalin again.
Nice.
So,
nice.
Yeah.
Well, then why didn't you remember? That's my question.
I'm sorry, what?
Why didn't you remember what we did last time, then?
Yeah, sorry.
How's yours? Your fancy speed medicine.
It's just fine. And I do remember exactly what we did last time. Not only because I'm taking speed medicine, but because I went back and watched it on YouTube, so.
I was very, very sick.
It's okay. There is no requirement for you guys to like go back and do any of that stuff. There's no requirement at all except to just show up and, be marginally
Be
not silly.
Remember which character we're playing this week,
Yeah, exactly. So last time somebody rolled, I forget who it was, but somebody rolled a persuasion check, a crit persuasion check. There it was, Lenora. So that the cultists and their giant vultures would not break into the upstairs room where your buddy, the cloud giant, was communing with another plane of existence.
Yes.
Right. Wait. But Fenmore was not there in the first place. I think we have to go back just a little bit.
So somebody can explain to Fenmore. I would like to hear this in the party's own words. Where you are right now and how you got there.
Flying beds that we used to climb the giant stairs.
So we're
and I made
on shore. So we're on shore, and this giant floating castle on a yes.
I think Fenmore doesn't know that we had a castle at all, right?
I know.
I think that's what we're telling.
Oh, okay,
Right?
good.
I'm explaining. This is the recap, right? So we're on shore. We've saved the girl, and this giant castle floating in a cloud comes down from the sky from far away and hovers over the ship, and kind of a stair or a gangplank goes down to the ship. We go out to the ship. The Minotaurs all fuck off and leave and run away, and now they're gone. We go into the castle. We meet a giant who's friendly. He says he wants us to go to.
He knows me.
Oh yes, he knows.
He was like, "Hey, Rocky," and I was "Hey."
He does not know you in particularly. He called you cousin because you
He called me cousin, which I assume means he thinks he knows me. I don't know if he knows me or not.
So he wants us to go to the far north, up to Icewind Dale, to go to some conclave of giants. And we say, great. Oh, and by the way, can we find a missing companion named Eravire? Can you help us? And he's like, hey, well, I can do some scrying because, wizard. Big, but still wizard. He's like, hey, I'm going to go into a trance. Don't bother me. Here's a big giant feast, all the food and drink. Just stay downstairs. Don't bother me for a day or two. And I'm going to go do commune with the spirits, right?
Which Bearfire did not partake in because Bearfire thought that it was for sure going to be poisoned. But it wasn't poison.
It wasn't. It was not poison. Anyway, so we're there. We're there for a little while, a day, and these guys show up on vultures, and man, they just reek of evil baddies and right. And so they're like, we want to see him. We're like, yeah, you should do that. And then we finally go check in him, and he's like, oh yeah, he's communing with some kind of deep old one, eldritch horror, and it will probably end. Lenora comes to the conclusion, yeah, if we disturb him, it might get loose and eat all of our brains, or wear us like meat puppets, or or finger meat puppets from another dimension, right? Very bad, right? Something poking through his dimension to ours and ending up wielding us like finger puppets. Yeah, bad way to go. So we come downstairs and we're like, hey guys, you really don't want to bother this guy. The bad things will happen if we bother him right now. And we make a persuasion roll, a couple of persuasion rolls, and the last one is really hard. And I nat 20 it, right? And so we've managed to hold them off from kicking the door open upstairs. We might get all the way to the end of him doing his communing with the spirits and scrying without having to fight these guys to prevent them, because they apparently have official business with him. So if we kill these guys, we're gonna make some powerful enemies, probably. So
they said they were at war, by the way. They said they're at war, and that's why they got to talk to the wizard. And we're like, we don't care.
Well, it was like, we do care, but this would be a really bad time. Like, unless you want to end up being somebody's finger.
Well, we were totally
or getting raped.
And I got hypnotized or something, and I have been trying to get out of this room for like hours.
And we were told by the wizard we were going to save the world. That means our whole crew, not just the people who are in the cloud. And so we were like, well, bitches, you want to win a war, but we want to save the world. Which one's more important? Saving the world. Obvious.
I saw horrors you can't imagine.
Yep.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh no.
I've seen it.
Rocky looked into the room.
Off the shoulders of Orion. I've seen sleeping splitter at the 10-house gate. All these lost, my tears in rain. Anyway, okay.
Wow.
I have to get that out of my system. Time to die.
And I also, again, got us all floating beds because the stairs are very tall.
I love how it turned to do, you have a bed, sure it's made of a cloud, into, yeah, right, everybody now has floating beds.
Yep. Hey, that's what we're sleeping. We're sleeping on floating cloud beds, and they float, and we're riding them.
They're very comfortable floating cloud beds made by Cloud Giants Magic, yes.
Right. And we riding around in them like the little guy at Mario Kart who, like, tells you when your round is over or how far you are behind.
Yeah, the little turtle guy.
All right, you made your final persuasion attempt, and you succeeded. So it is now time to go to bed for the evening. Are you going to all sleep on your cloud beds? I'm going to assume that Fenmore has come on up the stairway and is now with you all.
Yes.
Because there's nothing keeping Fenmore in the ship since all the other except for Sarah, the cook.
Yeah.
All of the
our 12-year-old child that we stole.
So you've left a 12-year-old child watching the ship.
Who's gonna be our cook?
Who's your cook now? And you've climbed all the way up these cloud stairs in a circular pattern all the way up to the Cloud Giant's castle on a cloud and found your friends feasting, except for, of course, Bearfire, who didn't eat the food, feasting on what looks to be an amazing dinner, and it's about time for bed, so that's why you came up. What is it that Fenmore would like to say?
Hey guys.
Fenmore!
I'm glad to be back and help my comrades partake of this amazing feast.
So wait, quick question.
Yes.
I made it back downstairs, right?
You finally made it back downstairs.
Okay, and is the dude still scrying in his room?
The Zephyros the Cloud Giant is still engaged in some sort of magical activity in his chambers, yes.
Okay, and the people who were bothering us are still here.
They are, and I mean, you basically said you're just going to have to wait longer before Zephyros is done, and then he'll entertain you.
Stavros the Cloud Giant.
Zephyros, Zephyros. Zephyros.
Oh no, he's Greek. He's definitely Greek. His name is Stavros.
All right.
It's a giant Greek cloud giant.
We are, in fact, at the end of. He said it would take what, like 1 to 2 days, and we are at the end of that period of time, correct?
You're at the end of the first day.
Okay, and so are we offering those annoying warmongering people do we want to tell them, like, hey, you guys can stay here overnight. It looks like we'll be done in the morning.
Up to you guys. It's up to you what you tell them.
Stalling.
If we let them stay here overnight, we should sleep in shifts so none of them try to go. Well, honestly, it doesn't matter if they go try to bother him because they're just going to end up like I did, frozen in their own tracks. So I guess it doesn't really matter.
I will remind you that Zephyros did ask you to watch over him to make sure.
Oh, right. No, then we definitely got to sleep in shifts.
So, yeah, we're going to sleep in shifts and make sure that nobody bothers Zephyros.
All right. Who's in
my
what
brain,
shift?
he looks like a giant Smurf.
Who is in what shift? Tell me who's going first. Are you going to do 2 and 2, 1, 1 and 1, or 1, 1, 1,
1 and 1?
If you do 1, 1, 1 and 1, everybody gets a good night's sleep.
Yeah.
Okay, sure. Or me and Remy.
And you can always
whatever. Doesn't matter.
Okay. I'm gonna make this easy on you guys since that persuasion roll was so good that they will actually respect what you told them and wait until
Well, I'm gonna
morning
guess
to
I
make their
looked
next
pretty
petition.
fucking haggard when I came back downstairs, and they were like, "Yo, okay, that's real."
I mean, you're probably not wrong.
Yeah.
Oh, my hair has turned white, or at least one giant hunk of it.
You know what? I need you to give me a wisdom saving throw, please.
I don't have any of that.
I know. Your DC is a 12.
Okay. I got an 18. That's exciting.
All right. You are not exhausted the next day, but man, you are incredibly freaked out. Like your dreams last night were just obscene. Like the most freaky, crazy, eldritch, horror-y, Lovecraftian thing you could possibly imagine, and all night long. You're lucky you got 4 hours of sleep.
Somebody's gonna have to hug
you're not
me.
exhausted.
I need to be held.
Revy
I'm
goes.
very big, but I would like to be a little spoon.
Holds their arms out.
I need to let everyone know that my daughter was playing Dress to Impress, a Roblox game earlier, and they said that the theme was Eldritch Horror. And we were like, what's an Eldritch Horror? And now we know what an Eldritch Horror is, and also how amazing is it the kids are playing DTI and putting Eldritch Horror as their theme.
I mean, the only thing you need to keep in your brain for Eldritch
Tentacles.
Horror is too many eyes and tentacles. That's the only thing you need to
We
keep in your
did
brain.
Google it. We did Google it. I said it looks like a kraken. You know,
Yeah.
she just made
Too
an
many eyes and
interpretation of
tentacles.
it. Dress to Impress, Eldritch Horror.
just Googled
That's how I'm envisioning it.
Hold it up. What is the first image you got for Eldritch Horror? I'm so curious now.
Well, first couple images are like the box of some game.
Of course they
The
are.
next
Yeah, they're like a
image
kraken type thing, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Tentacles,
Well,
too
now
many
imagine
eyes.
that, but in fashion, and that's what the Roblox looks like. It's fashionable, dress to
This is
impress.
the next one. I think it's
Eldritch
cooler.
Horror.
Oh, God. So that is all you could dream of last night, Rocky.
Is it a man?
It's
whatever it wants
everything
to
and
be.
nothing.
Did I
Yeah,
want
it's-
to date it?
that would be
Maybe.
disturbing.
I wouldn't put it past Rocky, though.
Right?
I'm like, I'm just waiting for some point in the far distant reaches of this campaign when there's like some sort of evil test to see who will succumb to this thing, and Rocky will be like, oh yeah, I'll date it. Like, okay.
Will it treat me right?
I mean, it'll wear you like a meat stick, you know. All right, morning is fine then. You guys wake up, and the emissaries are getting restless, extremely restless.
Well, I mean, so are we.
Everybody give me an insight check.
It's been 3 days or something.
It's the morning of the second day.
No, it's the 3rd day, I thought, since we've
No,
been
second
there.
day.
Ooh, 28.
Fanmore, they're making gestures like they are ready to just walk upstairs. And into this situation, you hear a booming voice from upstairs. Friends, we have new friends. Wonderful. As Zephyros makes his way down the stairs to you.
So you finished early.
Oh, good. So glad you're here. We were gonna have to, there would have been unpleasantries. I would have scrubbed up. But,
Zephyros introduces himself to the newcomers. They introduce themselves and make their petition. And Zephyros says, please, you will have to wait a few moments while I conclude my business with my friends here. And they are not in a position to argue with a cloud giant, so they go sit quietly in the corner.
Good.
Zephyros comes over to the table with you, grabs, an entire chicken, just eats it, and says, my scrying has been fortuitous. You indeed
great.
must go to Bryn Shander. Your granddaughter is beyond the spine of the world. Looking directly at Baravire.
The world
How
has
did
a
she
spine.
get there?
The spine of the world is literally the icy range of mountains on the northernmost portion of the map of Faerun.
Oh, I was like, if the world has a spine, does it also have a butthole?
I think you might be in it.
She is near the butthole of the world.
I gotta say, Rocky probably has the spine of the world in their endless backpack.
Yeah, I
I
was about to say,
do
are you
also
sure you
have
don't
a
already
spine.
have that spine?
So, in other
God
words,
damn it.
little ones, small folk, go north. Go north.
All right. Is that also
Oh.
where we have to go to save the world? Do I know that?
One other thing. The all great and powerful Kamoshida, basically referring to a god who doesn't actually exist, has foretold that you are to receive this and hands a box to Rocky.
A box? My favorite!
Yes. What are you doing with the
Check it
box?
for traps.
Oh,
I
he's
just
holding
want
it.
to.
Did you want me to open it? Does it open?
Well, it is. Remember what I told you when Kamoshida gave us the bits last week and made me roll? So those are your 3 beads of force. We've basically you basically have 3 sticks of dynamite.
Yes, 3 beads of force. Did I write this in my notes? Hold on.
I believe you did.
Oh, yeah.
So the Cloud Giant has just given the Impulsive Barbarian a couple of sticks of dynamite.
Nice.
Where did I put it?
If not, just write in beads of force, 3 of them.
I want to.
Oh, yeah, no, I just gotta figure out. I think you told me not to write it because you hadn't technically given them to me yet.
Yeah, you can write it now. You've got it.
Yeah, I just gotta figure out where I'm classifying it. My bag is organized, Seth. Like, am I
Did you have a
packing it next to
question
my
for
dragonflies?
Zephyros?
Am I packing it next to my jars of poison?
Were we also told to go north to save the world? Because we were already advised on that, right?
Bryn Shander is where you are supposed to be, according to all of the...
That's a weapon, so...
Where's Bryn Shander?
Bryn Shander is, imagine that, just south of the spine of the world. Somewhere near Icewind Dale and the city of Mirbar, to the northeast of Mirbar.
All right, well, we know where we're headed.
Tell
Here,
me
hold
about
on.
these beads of force.
I'm going to flip... Well, ask me that question again, but I'm flipping over to the map scene just to show you guys. If you got Owlbear Rodeo open, I will draw a little dot.
We are the boat.
As far as you know, Bryn Shander is somewhere up in here.
Okay.
So isn't
So
that where
to the
we came
northwest of the city, northeast of the city of Mirbar, and you can sail to Luskan. Oops, sorry.
Didn't we come from up that way?
Yeah, but lower than that.
No, you came from here. You came from Waterdeep.
Oh, so
Yeah.
again, sort of.
Close. Yeah.
Yep.
We'll be headed back in. The
So you are
direction
down
we came.
here.
Yes, where the kitty litter is
You're
down.
way down here in Caladir in the Sea of Swords. So you're about, I'd say, a good 2 weeks sail from Iliskan, about a week from Waterdeep.
Nice. Okay.
From Luskan, sorry. And you can indeed sail up the river, given what, since your background is a sailor, Fenmore, you are well aware that the, what river is it? The Meaner River, I guess it's called, M-I-N-R, the Meaner River goes all the way to Mirbar and is indeed deep enough to sail up and down.
And are we provisioned for?
I was just going to ask,
sailing
do
for
we
2
need to go
weeks?
buy anything?
Your provision probably for about a week to get back to Waterdeep. Now you can just go back to shore and maybe get some fresh water. You can maybe do some hunting, but you're not going
Hey,
to be
you
able
know what? If we go back to Waterdeep, we should go check out our house because there should be another month of rent, right?
Yep.
Yep. We can
True.
provision at Waterdeep.
Okay.
Good call.
Very quickly, can you tell me about these beads of force? Are they super volatile? Like, could I attach them to a piece of jewelry or like?
Yeah, you can
something-
absolutely wear them. They require intent. They are magical, so they're not going to explode if you just fall on them or something.
Cool. Are they? What color are they? Are they pretty? Are
They look
ugly?
like pearls.
Okay, so they're like the thing that that. Oh my God, Natasha, who is your character from the last show? My brain is farting.
Oh gosh.
Oh gosh, are those like the fireball things that Ogosh had?
They're in the same school of magic, the same sort of thing. but these things explode a concussive force. The fireball things explode with fire.
Okay. So if I used one of these, I would not light anything on fire, in theory.
In theory, you would not. I mean, if they explode right next to something super volatile, perhaps.
Right. Yeah. Okay. I'm just trying to get an idea of like when I could use them, so I don't light everyone on fire or something.
Zephyros leaves you with the word of warning. Don't use it near anything you wouldn't want turned into dust.
Heard. Are they directional or all
Omnidirectional.
directions? Okay, so all the directions. What is the blast radius of them?
Yeah.
Go ahead, look in the thing. Look in the description.
How far do we need to dodge so
They're
that we do not
throwable.
get
Like,
over
it's
the
not-
Would that be in like a thing I can add to my inventory, or does that go
here,
in my
hold
notes?
on, I'll do it for you right now.
No, that's fine. I thought it was a thing I had to my notes. I didn't realize it was a thing I could literally add to my.
Yeah, they're a magical item. You can just add them to your character sheet. So, inventory, manage inventory.
Seeds of Force.
Yep. Type in. I'm gonna get a custom item. Beads.
Because I only see prayer beads.
There it is. It's bead singular. So you have 3 of them.
Bead
Yeah.
of Force.
Oh,
Wondrous item.
They're not pearls. They are black spheres. So they're black pearls.
So they totally are very cool.
Yep.
And I would definitely wear them.
You can throw them 60 feet. They explode on impact. And each creature within a 10-foot radius of where the bead landed must make a DC 15 Dex saving throw or take 5d4 force damage.
I'm never gonna remember that. Yeah.
It's in the description.
I know.
So if you add it, there you go. All right.
It only weighs a pound.
Zephyros
cool.
also says, "I have a gift for the rest of you," and hands a huge package. Smells like chicken.
Okay.
And another package. It's about, Zephyros is holding it in one hand, and he puts it on the table, and it is a barrel. Smells like liquor.
Oh my god, he's so cool.
And this is just a holdover. This is just going to be in every game I ever run again. There's a big label on the side that says something in giant.
I can read giant.
Oh, right, you can.
Oh.
It
Yes,
says
what's it
Risky
say?
Whiskey.
That's so fun.
And
Is
if
it like
there's
a
enough there
keg
for
of
a giant,
whiskey?
There is enough there for a giant. It's a barrel of whiskey. It's a cask of whiskey.
But I can put it with my barrel of herring. Now I have matching barrels.
I think that this should hold us over for a little while.
It's
Thank
wonderful. I hope you enjoy
so
it.
much, Zephyros.
Thank you.
Thank you for checking on my granddaughter. We will not fail our mission.
Wait, hold on. I'm
Thank you.
still reading this thing. So this sphere is like a Pokeball that I can capture people in?
Well,
If in the mythology of our game you would like it to look like a Pokeball, go to town.
Because it says the sphere of transparent force then encloses the area for a minute. Any creature that failed to save is completely within the area is trapped inside this sphere.
Yeah.
The creatures that succeed are only partially are pushed away from the center of the sphere, I guess with force.
Yep.
Only breathable air can pass through the sphere. An enclosed creature can use its action to push against the wall, moving the sphere. Okay, so it can move the sphere, but only at half speed. So I
Yeah,
can
don't worry about
basically-
it for right now. Like read through it when you got some time, because you'll have questions.
But I can pick it up, so I literally can just capture giant creatures and hold them in my hand.
I
Yes,
love
you
that.
can.
That is
Cool.
amazing. OMG, this is the coolest founding thing ever. I wish I had 4 of those.
Well,
No
you've got 3 of them.
specific reason for the number, but oh my god.
Like, okay.
This is amazing. Anyway, I give my deepest thank you to Zephyros. And because, what a nice gesture. This dude gave us all this food.
He bows
Checked
to
on my
all of you and says, "Thank you for your patronage. Thank you for your time. And thank you in advance for saving the world."
You're welcome, bro. No, I'm just kidding. I do a deep bow and I said we won't fail you. Me and Revy. Anyway, I can't speak for the rest of these guys.
He turns his attention to his other visitors, and it is up to you with regard to what you're going to do next.
Well, let's head back to the ship and get going, guys.
Yeah, I'm the captain, so I vote yes.
Vote yes on the ship.
All right.
Yes on
Revy
proposition ship.
And whoever else needs to can carry the provisions. I assume I can carry a barrel because I'm 7 foot tall.
Yeah.
And I've got really strong masculine arms, but I haven't eaten in like a day. So.
And either you or Rocky could carry all of it. I mean, or split it up between you.
I carry some of it.
The whiskey or the what?
I mean, does it matter? It's all going to the ship.
Okay, so we're taking food and whiskey?
Yeah, down to the ship, yeah.
Okay. Gotta add the barrel of whiskey into my food area of this bag.
All right. I'm going to change the music from the tower music to the sea music.
Oh, didn't we say to that guy, though, that we were going to go find the enslaved people from the island at the Giants'
But you didn't
hideout?
know exactly where they were.
Oh, so we're thinking this is where the Giants are? Or, like, how are the... I just want to make sure we don't forget to go save those people, because we did make a promise to that guy.
Right.
Yeah.
And where was that?
Where were the Giants that we were chasing?
If you recall, I don't believe they knew, because the one rock came from the northwest, or the northeast, but again, they're not sure.
So we're still looking. Okay.
So apparently there's some giant shenanigans going on. Maybe when we're at this conclave, we can like figure out who's been raiding the towns, where they are, and get the hostages back. Or I don't know that we have a lot of leverage, but maybe we can come up with something. Well, if we go to the conclave, we can still try and use that as a jumping point to help Caladir, like the name of the town.
Yeah. Well, if we don't save the world, everyone's gonna die anyways. So, like, then we'll never
They
get
can't
the
get mad at
hostages
us
back.
if we don't save the world, because they won't be there to be mad.
Exactly,
And
but I don't want to forget about this guy and just like leave him hanging.
I need
Maybe
you all
we
to
send
give me a
him
wisdom
letter.
check.
Maybe we send him a
Oh,
letter
no.
and says we're still trying
No,
to
this
figure out
is the DM God in the machine.
Oh, okay. I was like, oh shit, we're dithering too much, and now he's gonna kill us.
No.
Right, something is gonna murder us.
You said insight, wisdom check.
Wisdom. Yeah, just give me. Yeah.
I got a 5.
Yeah.
Seeing it.
Barravire's the wise one here, apparently.
For once.
Hey, Barravire, you really don't know. You know, you keep hearing Lenora say the word conclave, but you're not sure where that word came from. You're not sure exactly where you're going. You're not sure what it is you're supposed to protect the world from. You're not sure how the world's supposed to end. Hey, and
I seem to remember.
you're standing right next to a seer. Do you have any questions?
Yes. So what are we gonna find when we get to? Okay, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Hey, Zephyros, do you know who's stealing all those people?
I thought we asked him already, and he said no. I thought that was the first thing we asked.
He said, well, I'm not sure. One of my kin, I'm sure, is engaged in nefarious business. But from what I understand, this is not solely related to my kin. This is related to the other ancients. And by that I mean dragons.
Oh.
Can I have a dragon?
So what are we going to find in Bryn Shander? What is the? You told us to go to Bryn Shander, but you're a little light on the details.
Something is supposed to happen in Bryn Shander. I'm not sure exactly what. And you're supposed to be there when it does.
Yeah, I mean that's how I was thinking. I thought we were gonna wing it, and that the universe will bring us there at the right time because he already foresaw it, right?
Well, now that I've told you you're supposed to be there, I'm sure you will be there in plenty of time.
We'll be there. Yeah.
Whenever plenty of time is.
I'm sure we'll know what to do too, because that's kind of like how these big prediction things usually go, right?
Yeah, I mean, we're only the party that takes 3 sessions to move 50 feet in dungeons,
Yes.
so, you know.
Oh yeah, then we'll definitely be there on time.
Sorry,
we
that
sat
fourth
in the
wall was
closet
right
for
there, and I had to
2
give it a shove.
Yep. Well, it was foreseen.
Okay.
So we're good.
Yep.
But, you know.
Okay, well, I
Is
guess
there anything else we should
our job
ask
is to
the
be
guys?
surprised when it happens. No, our job is to pretend to be surprised when it happens.
Do you know when we're supposed to be there?
Anytime
Like how
between now and never.
Right. So now and the end of the world is a great time for us to get there. Perfect. I
Yep.
love an exact time frame.
So I guess we probably ought to hurry, because if we don't know when the end of the world is, but that's a fixed point.
Right. What if we
then
miss
have-
it?
Oh, you
Well, then
certainly won't miss it. And just to be clear, I'm not talking about a specific event. I'm talking about what will happen if what is supposed to happen doesn't happen or does happen.
Okay, so to answer your question, if we don't get there in time, then think of it as your big chance to get away from it all.
Rocky's brain is slowly frying with smoke blinds. You want us to what?
I'm sure you will be just fine. I'm sure you will do everything you're supposed to do in the fullness of time.
I mean, literally, we have to, because that's how time works.
Yes,
Yeah, and
exactly.
that's how predictions work. If he makes a prediction, we don't have to worry about the details of how it comes true. It will come true, essentially.
Right.
Yeah.
Absolutely. As long as you don't die before you get there.
Cool.
Which we probably won't, because he's foreseen that we were gonna save the world.
Right.
So
'cause
there
if
you
we
go.
were
Let's
gonna die
go.
before we if we were gonna die before we get there, we wouldn't be having this conversation, because you wouldn't bother sending us, because we'd be dying.
Exactly.
That's exactly
Exactly
true.
my
So you're
thought.
learning. You are learning how to be a seer.
I see so many things. It's probably because I was in that room with you while you were doing all that weird shit, and I'm sure some of it just rubbed off.
Oh.
Like,
I'm
I
so
definitely
sorry.
think I'm a seer now, like I was a surgeon last time. Like, I absolutely am just that's my whole personality now, you guys. I can see everything.
How much did you see?
So
Do you
much.
need a
So many
hug?
things.
Also, the cap.
I
need a
I
hug,
do need
don't
a hug,
you?
yes, but also I can see things now. Like, over
Zephyros
there
reaches
is a
down to
wall.
hug you and says, "May I?" And Big Giant is trying to hug you.
Uppies!
Aw. Zephyros gives you a huge hug and whispers in your ear, "Remember, when dragons and giants fight, everyone else dies." And then puts you back
Okay.
down on the ground.
No doubt. No doubt.
You guys are, I saw words come out of Zephyros' mouth. I'm so good at this seeing thing.
I must take care of my other clients now. Please enjoy
Thank you.
the rest of your day and the rest of your life, such as it is.
Thanks, however long that may be.
Indeed.
Yeah. Sure,
Cool.
but
Hey
sweet,
guys,
that's
come
how
over here. I gotta tell you something.
Live fast, die young. That's how we do it.
100%. But also, Zephyros just told me that when giants and dragons fight, everyone dies.
All right, let's go save the world then.
But like, I don't know what that means, because maybe it's like a code for something. Like maybe you're all reborn or something. I don't know.
That's a good question. Now I have dragon teeth in my pocket, by the way.
Everyone, give me an insight check.
And claws.
Okay.
Insight. I probably don't have any of that either.
Yeah,
have
not my
15.
strongest. And okay.
All right, you guys are doing all right.
I got a 12.
Yeah, you're not very insightful today.
No.
But I'm going to say Lenora and Baravire have a moment, this epiphanic moment. They just look at each other and realize he's probably not being cryptic. Like, if giants and dragons get into a war, everyone will die, except for giants and dragons.
Well, a lot of them will too.
Yep.
I mean, in a context supposedly the dragons and or giants are all enslaving other races as we speak and or whatever, then yeah, I mean,
give me a history check. Is anyone proficient in history?
Yes.
If you're proficient in history, you may give me a history check.
I am unproficient in history.
I am negative.
Anti-proficient.
Lenora, you might want to visit a library at some point.
I can feel my brain.
Lenora.
Something is tickling the back of your brain, Lenora, and you want to visit a library.
Probably my finger.
That's weird. You just not picking your nose that deep. Hey, before we go sleep later, can we identify all our unidentifiable potions? I feel like that's a thing we should probably do.
Yeah, can we test them? Like, have a little sip?
I think we need to borrow Lenora's ability to identify things and then let her sleep so she can immediately get all her spell slots back.
You can do that as a ritual, right?
Yeah.
Lenora, you can do that as a ritual?
Can do which is a ritual?
Identify? Or no, it's a spell?
No, it's not. But I can cast a first level identify.
So yeah, whenever we go to sleep, we should have Lenora identify all our unknown potions and then immediately go to bed and get all of her spell slots back.
if she's got enough.
I like that idea. If you're down, Lenora.
Yeah. Yep. Okay. Yeah, we can do that next time.
Yeah, my brain just says that, like, if we're gonna go fight a war, we should know all the weapons we have.
So yes, because I'm multi-classing into sorcerer in about next level, two more levels.
Okay.
Next level up, in 2 levels up, I'll be able to start doing a trick where I can identify everything in the evening, no matter how many spells I have
left. Like a big pile of crap.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's basically using the coffee lock trick just to do that. But yeah, I promise I won't abuse coffee lock. So basically, if you're a sorcerer warlock, if you're a warlock, it gets all their spells back on a short rest, but you only have a small number of spells. With sorcerer, you can take a spell slot. If you're a 3rd level sorcerer, you can turn spell slots into sorcerer points, and then sorcerer points into spells. So I could take a warlock spell, convert it into sorcerer points, which then I turn into points for sorcery spells, which I use to cast pre-identify spells, and then I do that twice with my warlock spells to identify up to 6 things. And if that's still not good enough, before I go to bed, I take an hour nap before I go to bed, repeat the process, and identify 6 more things. Right?
So this is like when I buy stuff on my Hilton credit card with my Hilton points, and I get more Hilton points than I can buy hotel rooms.
Yeah, basically.
I have 8 potions written down for you. 3 for Rocky, 3 for Bearvire, 1 for Fenmore, 1 for Lenora.
Yeah.
Okay, what's the potion for me?
You casting it tonight?
Yeah, are we going back to the kitty litter and chilling on there?
Well, it's morning right now.
We'll say,
yeah, so we should probably go back to the
I prefer to save my
Let's wait till we get to the next night.
Level. Yep, wait until nighttime.
Basically, if something attacks us during the day, I want to have my 1st level spells available for shield.
Yeah, we don't need to do this until we get, like, when we're back on the boat and we start sailing and we have an overnight sail, and then you can identify everything when we're on the boat.
Well, I can identify 2 things per night if we aren't attacked.
It'll be like it'll be like a story, like 1001 Nights, except just 4 nights.
All right. Tell me what you're doing.
Well, I
think
anything
else we need to get before we leave.
You tell me.
Well, I brought the rations down. We assume, or we're bringing them with us right now.
Mm-hmm. So, Seth, do we consider the amount of rations the Cloud Giant gave us enough to get us the 2 weeks, or should we still head to Waterdeep?
Well, you also have an entire cargo full of furs and skins and whatnot to.
We could trade them.
We could sell in Waterdeep, right?
Waterdeep.
Yep. So Waterdeep is probably where you want to head first.
Yeah,
and you certainly have enough food to get to Waterdeep.
From Ren. And I'll take Airvire's share. as Airfire's lost past the spine of the world.
All right.
Therefore, Airfire will be keeping her share for now.
Okay.
For safekeeping.
Okay, so I guess we're gonna get back on the boat. Is there anything else in this? We shouldn't take anything from the Cloud Giant. He was very nice.
Can we take the cloud beds with us?
I am absolutely taking my cloud bed. It is on a little thing like a balloon, and I am dragging it behind me.
Good, because the hammocks were unacceptable, and only one of us has an actual bedroom, which is Fenmore. Yep. And I personally
so we're gonna put the cloud beds in the hold.
Okay.
Yes, I didn't like sleeping on the floor, so let's bring the cloud beds with us.
I will happily allow you to have little Cloud Giant beds that make your life a little easier.
Yes.
All right.
Okay. Sailing in the lap of
Flying
luxury.
cloud bed.
Now we're glamping, but for sailing. Whatever you call that.
Glailing?
Yeah, it's called Carnival Cruise.
I mean, if
we just
anybody,
need a water slide, and then we're good to go.
if anybody were going to get that name Carnival Cruise, it would be this troop. So
I 100% believe that if we sell enough furs, we could buy some lumber and make a slide directly from the top deck to the bottom deck.
You're speaking my language. I am voting for this. Yes, 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 yes.
Fenmore, can we build a slide on your boat?
Sure.
Cool. I just figured we should ask permission because it's your boat.
I love
I've never
it.
been more excited, except for when I found out I had a camel, and when we were talking about giant guinea
That
pigs.
you've never summoned. A
Put
camel you've never
on
summoned.
the slide.
I can't wait.
Yeah.
It's got to be big enough for two, because you know me and Rocky are both like 7 foot tall, so like it's got to be a big ass slide.
Okay.
Okay, let's start sailing.
All right. You make it back to the
Get
boat.
away.
Sarah is there waiting for you. She was like, I was worried you weren't going to come back.
Oh, Jesus Christ. I saved you from a literal falling building. I literally climbed in and crawled in to take you to safety, and you thought we were going to leave you alone on our very expensive ship.
Also,
She
no
looks
way
up at you and
Fenmore
says,
was gonna
but
leave you with the
my
boat.
parents just died and you left me all alone last night.
Oh my God.
We didn't mean to.
She's
and
kinda
we're sorry.
right,
Let's
actually.
So
Let's,
right.
you know, being a good parent
poor
is
child.
saying, I'm sorry. And I'm sorry. It was dangerous in the castle and we didn't want you to be in more danger.
Right.
Lenora.
She wipes her eyes and says, I
You
made
need
you
to
omelets.
What? You need to teach kids to toughen up, though. That's what you
Sure
of the
enough, she's
unborn.
made some
Give this
lovely
child a
omelets for you guys for
complex.
breakfast.
Okay.
Dude, this child being giving us omelets. Let's go eat it.
I'm assuming Fenmore is going to eat theirs on deck while steering the ship back towards Waterdeep.
Correct.
This
Hey,
day
Fenmore,
is
while
bright
we
and
are
clear.
having
There's
this sail, can you teach us how to navigate? Because we needed to learn how to do that. Since we have a week, we can start our navigation courses.
That would be great. And we need someone who can steer the ship while Fenmore is sleeping during
Right,
the
because
long
we don't
rest.
have any more minotaurs.
Yeah, we played it real close to the chest with Rocky at the helm the other time ago.
We are fresh out of minotaurs.
all right. You are back on the boat. You are sailing towards. You are. Fenmore is teaching you how to.
A master class.
If not sail, at least not run the ship aground when Fenmore is sleeping.
Right.
Okay.
And I think we're going to take a little break there for our bio break, and we'll be back in 5 minutes, folks.
Okay.
Hold tight. Intermission.
Okay. I gotta tell you the funniest thing I just saw.
As a favor to Dragonmere,
That they're apparently
teleport you to and from Saltmarsh should you wish to go.
And if you twerk, we twerk, they twerk.
Could
We
not
all
have
twerk.
said it better. Is that Proverbs? Or like, do you want to cite?
That's
I think it
Pogo
was the
Sticks
Bible
Book 2.
verse.
And he probably has his badge on still, like, you know.
It's a Chippendales sheriff dance.
Yes.
Well, you could just use the bag to badge to like cover the naughty stuff.
It's glasses, loincloth, badges foreign.
I don't know how big this badge is, but I think that's a tall order.
I feel like Sensen should have a really big badge.
Such a big badge.
Welcome to our shit show, friends.
There's some S&M chaff, so yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I mean, I'm like,
all kinds,
wow. Okay. Cool.
Present
So
day.
saying assless is just redundant.
Yeah, but the saying assless, you wanna emphasize the fact that you're all cheeked up on a Tuesday when you're wearing them.
I'm trying to watch our Twitch stream, but I just kept seeing this ass of really bomb looking. Did I say it wrong? Our tit stream, our
a
Twitch
little bit,
stream.
maybe.
Well, you know what? When it comes to me, this is the exception. So, like, get on my level. Second of all I keep seeing is this bomb-ass chicken sandwich ad that looks so good, and I want to eat it.
The magic lube is made in the swamp, and it's normally, like, pure and holy or whatever, but occasionally when somebody gets murdered in there, it turns evil.
Is it sticky?
It's probably sticky.
I mean, it's a little bit sticky. It came from a kid.
Jam hands, man. I'm not. Look, I want to look at the book, but I don't want to touch it until we can wipe off the most
I'm gonna
likely
press
jam.
to digitize the jam and stickies off of it.
But it is gorgeous. It's one of the most beautiful and moving things you've ever seen. Most people don't get to see a drow civilization.
Well, that's beautiful and fascinating, but also kind of dangerous. Anybody else want to take a look before we start doing the dynamite thing?
Can I stealth myself as well? Can I roll stealth? Just because why not?
Well, I mean, you gotta do something. You can't just, hey, I'm stealthy, right? What are you trying to do stealthily?
Just be super hot and stealthy. Like, I want everybody to see how hot and stealthy I am. It's so stealthy of me.
Does she keep saying they're looking for a magic cock?
She's already got Eric. I don't know what she's looking for. Like, babe, fucking come dance with who you came with.
Dee Dee, are you hearing that correctly too?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're saying cock. I want to say they mean conch, but I'm really not. I hope they mean conch, but like also they mean cock.
I mean,
that's fine too.
I mean, to each their own, sure. But I guess they're looking for a magic one?
Oh, it's definitely got to be magic. You know, why look for one if it's not... I mean, either way, if it's a cock or a conch, why look for one if it's not magic, that is.
Chat about how we can simultaneously take her out and convince Dryland to go into a back room with us for a private business meeting, which may or may not result in him tied up to a chair.
Is Sensen gonna give him a lap dance?
That might be ultimately the plan, yes.
We've had experiences where some of our clientele have gotten a little bit too handsy. So we've actually introduced a little bit of a fun experience where you surrender yourself to the Dragonborn and the Dragonborn surrenders something to you. So I'm going to just very gently, it's just playful. I'm just gonna just hold your wrists and your ankles down. You can tap out. The safe word is Neverwinter, but it's just a little bit of a fun thing.
I'm really sad the butthole collapsed. Never good when the butthole collapses.
Do they have
All right.
little chaps on?
No, they are not. You get the squirrel now. Do they have little chaps
I
on?
don't even know if they have asses.
Probably Klaka of some kind.
Asses are relative.
Your magical physiologies professor could tell you.
We will ask.
Here?
You pest of butts.
Yeah, but where does the poop come from?
I mean, it's got a something. Does it have enough of a cheek for it to be considered an ass?
The cheek makes the ass.
I don't have an answer. I mean, you could dissect one, I guess.
Perhaps they're not all cheeked up on a Tuesday.
Oh gosh, this little dude is Volo, and he wants to talk to you. You got some time?
Hi, Bolo. You need some dicks?
Like I'm really ready for a meet cute with a romanticore. I feel like I've earned it.
Oh boy. Rachel will kind of lean over to Dee Dee and say, "We have a group of manticores up ahead."
Oh yeah, I think the ranger wants to fuck one of them.
Not one. I mean, not any one. Not a specific one.
Not one, all of them. Got it.
Like I'm effing. I Piranha starts swaying, getting into it, just sort of swaying with the music too.
Twerking.
Gently twerking, like not like hardcore twerking, not like trying to earn some extra platinum twerking, but
Gently
like
twerking.
just gentle twerking, just sort of like I'm feeling your vibe twerking.
Oh my god.
I can take them if I can be potion bitch.
Yeah. I feel like you've kind of needed the potions the most so far. So yeah, that's a good idea.
Because it's my fault if they don't finish.
It's always your fault. Everything is your fault.
It's always the man's fault if women don't finish stuff.
She has a point.
She does have a point. I'm not going to fight that one because there's no way for me to win that one.
Nope, you're a little bit outnumbered.
So in a flash of teleportation light, and there is no twerking unless you want there to be.
No. I'm twerking. Don't tell me I can't twerk. I'm just going to twerk if she wants to.
You can leave your cares behind because if your friends don't twerk.
Is there like Doctor Who noises as she twerks through the universe?
Jesus.
Hey,
that's funny.
At least you don't hear the sucking sound of the dark between the stars.
Oh my god, no.
I am glad you made it out of that without mentioning the sucking sound of the dark between the stars.
And occasionally creates a sucking whisper. What is it? Milky, moist whispers? I don't remember.
You made it worse.
How did you make it worse? Because I said moist. That made it worse.
And milky. Let's not overlook milky, please.
I think, is it milky actually in there?
They are milky white tentacles. Yes.
Oh.
Yeah.
Thank you. Rather you didn't.
Lots of
Hold
D
on.
words.
No, back
Poor
to
Natasha's gonna
cupcakes.
Oh, cupcakes are awesome, but whenever someone leaves Skype, their face gets stuck in the worst position ever.
Oh no! Oh
So,
no!
Let me turn that off for poor Natasha. Hold on, Natasha face there it is. Let's do that there.
Oh, my eyes are itchy.
Is Natasha's getting over some kind of nasty bug, isn't she?
Oh yeah, some nasty bug. So she will be either joining us via chat for the rest, or she's probably asleep by now. So
Yes. Yeah.
And that's
So we
okay.
lost our captain.
I am your
already.
captain now. It is I, Fenmore.
God.
All right. Well, you have to teach us how to navigate then, okay?
All right, so Fenmore is absolutely happy to teach you guys how to navigate. It's not going to be an easy thing, and I'm not sure what mechanic I'm going to use to have you guys learn it. So we'll figure it out.
Oh no, I'm great at it. I know nature, which means I know where all the stars are.
Yep.
Actually,
or at least
that's
you think
legit.
you do.
Yeah. I mean, if
Because
you
you have
know
a lot of
nature,
that wisdom
you do.
stuff.
Right. Now,
All right.
now I'm trying to look at like my stats. Do I know anything about? No, not even survival.
Bearfire,
Nothing.
your background is what is your background?
It's just
We don't have an astrolabe, we have astroglide, Bawa.
Yeah. You're the far
very
traveler.
persuasive.
So, Bearfire, your background is the far traveler. You've been traveling all over the place. So, sure, you've traveled everywhere, but you've never actually learned, about the means of transportation to get you there.
I mean, in fairness, though, may I petition that I should know because I am over 100 years old, right?
And you don't
Aren't
even
I
have
old?
animal handling. I'm surprised you can ride a horse.
How could I? And I can call my horse, right? I can actually create a
Yep.
steed out of thin air.
Well, so that's
now,
a magical
my question
creature.
is, at age 120 and a traveler, wouldn't I know something by default? Or no?
Well, you spent too much time, being entranced by the exotic beauty of the places you visited.
I just read my character sheet wrong, and I was like, I'm good at marital weapons.
Oh my god. I love you guys.
So when
Marital
I'm married, I'm
weapons?
gonna be really good at weaponizing it.
You know what? That's the
I
they pitch
have
the
a
red flags
husband.
early.
Feel
That's
bad
why,
about it.
That's
Oh
why
my
they
God.
keep rejecting you. Is they see the red flags in there. They know their marital weapon life is not. Their life is
She
going
has
to be a weapon.
marital weapons.
All right.
And
So
land vehicles.
back to the navigation side of things.
I also one more thing. I did not know I was 300 pounds.
In
300?
plate mail armor, you are 300 pounds.
But that's my character as my character. That's not just that's not with the plate mail armor. Like I'm thick. That's all muscle though, guys. That's all muscle.
Okay.
You're built like Shaquille O'Neal.
There you go.
I'm 7'2", 300 pounds.
That's almost exactly
I mean-
not
Shaquille
very
O'Neal.
chunky because
Is that
I'm
really?
5'6"
That's not
and
that
I
big,
weigh
then.
200 pounds.
I mean,
and
that's
I'm not
kinda
that
like-
big.
Yeah, Barrowfire's kind of like Jason Momoa, Dwayne Johnson-y.
Hey, okay,
I mean,
yes.
literally, like that's 6 feet tall, 260, 270.
Okay, let me see Jason Momoa's weight just to see.
Do it. I guarantee you, he's
No,
250.
he's only 214 pounds. So Barrowfire is a fucking beast next to Jason.
There you go.
Oh my gosh. Okay, well, I just didn't know that about myself.
You can be more Jason Kelsey than Jason Momoa.
There you
I
go.
never read my stats, so.
I know.
But I definitely want to look like Jason Momoa. Okay, so you guys can just envision me like that.
There you
But
go.
even stronger. Okay, even
And with
wider
red skin and
shoulders.
horns.
Yeah, and red skin and horns, exactly.
Right. All right. Who wants to roll for random encounters? Anybody? Do I have any takers?
Sure. What am I rolling?
Give me percentile. Roll
Wait,
percentile
wait,
dice,
wait.
and you want to get
You've
under
been
75.
rolling so bad. I hope it turns around.
Okay, so here's a 10 and it's whoops. Whoops.
Whoops. I fucked up rolling dice. Oops. I'm just kidding.
Well, I thought you were supposed to roll a tens dice and a ones dice, but no. If you click on the tens dice, it also rolls a 1 dice for you.
Or you just hit the D100
Oh, is there a D100
on the left-hand
anyway,
side when you hit the big D20.
Oh, okay. Well, anyway, I rolled a 63 or 66.
All right,
either
so
way.
there is no random encounter today. The day passes uneventfully, and you are
Wow.
1/7 of the way to Waterdeep.
And we're getting bored.
Yay.
Just
I mean,
kidding.
there's not a lot to do on the open water.
Yeah, we got play poker or something, or
Well,
what do we have?
after
with us?
Fenmore is done with
Guess the
the
potion. Is it time for bed?
not yet,
Yes.
but
Guess the potion.
after Fenmore does their hour-long lesson in sailing, Fenmore just kind of hangs their legs over the bow and casts a rod into the ocean and just starts fishing.
Ooh, I want to fish.
Okay.
I don't have a rod though.
There are
We have
plenty
more
of
fishing
fishing
poles?
rods on the boat. Rods and tackle,
Nice.
and you guys can just fish and hang out and relax and get some fishing done.
All right, I pull out the biggest rod because I gotta
Of course you
That
do.
is what she said, and then I'm gonna pull out a bigger rod and emasculate you.
God damn it! So I try to find a bigger rod than Rocky's rod because I feel like it's a little too big, and I gotta have the biggest rod on the ship.
Lenora, you see that this is going to end with Rocky throwing a bead of force into the ocean to fish.
No, save it for things. Save it for something a little tougher than fishies.
I don't think I would throw a bead of force into fish. You can't cook them if they're inside a sphere.
God.
Well, I was going to suggest that maybe if eventually when one of us gets lightning, we can go fishing with just kind of it's like car battery fishing, just with a lightning bolt.
Ooh, that's a great idea.
Do they come out fried?
That's how electric eels
No, you still have to
fish,
cook them. Think of it not fried, more as lightly stunned. So you just pick them up and you whack them on a rock, and they're good. Then you have to cook them, but.
Or
I
you
feel
can
like
just
in the
have
ocean
fresh
that doesn't work
sushi.
as well because they're just gonna sink before we can get them.
Well, we gotta have a net.
Right.
Yeah.
You are on a boat.
There's
There are
plenty of.
nets.
I have rope and stuff, and yeah, maybe have a net. Yeah.
Do fish like pickled dragonflies? We can use them as bait.
So, by the way,
roll survival, Rocky.
Okay, after you're
don't
done with
even roll.
survival.
Go ahead, Lenora.
I was going to say, identify 2 of your potions. I would have.
Whose potions are you going to identify? Yours and someone else's?
Sure.
All right. Let's say the rest of the day has passed. You catch you. Ladies, you're both pretty. You've both caught a bountiful amount of fish.
Thanks. Me and Sarah are gonna go cook stuff.
I know. I'm just using it as a phrase.
What about me, Big Bear Fire?
You have also. I was using it as a phrase to
You're
make fun of you.
also a pretty lady.
Yes. Yeah. So you've both caught plenty of fish. And the sun is setting, and Lenora holds out their hand and asks for the potions. So, what was the second one? Fenmore's got 1, and the other 2 have 3 potions each.
Okay, I'll identify Fenmore's.
All right. Fenmore has a potion of invisibility.
Okay.
And you have a potion of fire breathing.
Ooh.
You should drink the whiskey and burp on people.
That's
I'm going to
awesome.
put little
I need to do
eyes next to the ones that are
I assume we're
identified.
eating chicken for dinner. And chicken and fish, because that chicken never goes bad, right? It's enchanted.
It is enchanted chicken.
Right, so we gotta keep that, and we'll eat the fish since we just bought it. I mean,
it's
I'm
fresh
just
fish.
thinking about
Like,
dinner.
why not? You're on the
Hell
open
yeah.
sea.
Sushi for
Some
everyone.
Sushi. Exactly.
Sarah is a better cook than you thought. Sarah comes up with some poke for dinner.
Wonderful. That's also what I had for dinner. Good job, Sarah.
Kelly and I actually had salmon too. So.
I'm jealous.
I've finally, after like 40 some years, finally learned how to cook salmon properly. Like it comes out like sushi, like a little bit raw in the middle every time now. I'm really happy about it.
Ooh, that's nice to wish.
Yeah. All right, you have 2 of those identified. The night is uneventful. It is a quiet, storm-free, cloudless night. And the next day dawns uneventfully as well. Who wants to roll for the random encounter today?
Somebody else can roll it, so I don't blame.
Sure. Where are you? D100.
There is no random encounter today. It is another wonderful day on the high seas of boredom and fishing.
Good job, team. Good
Ooh,
job.
we're gonna play shuffleboard. I made us a shuffleboard court on the deck, so
all right.
We now have something to do.
In real life, I do not know how to play shuffleboard. I've never played it before. I've seen it. I've never played it.
That's
It's
okay.
sort of like
Whatever rules Rocky is going to
without
explain
ice.
to you are going to be wrong. So.
So how does Rocky play shuffleboard?
Well, I had 2 skins of blood, so I painted the deck in blood so I could make the little court. And then I took so we have nimble right eyes. And we each
They look
have
like little
one.
bocce balls, sure.
Yeah. I flattened them a little bit so they don't roll so far. Because I didn't want them to roll into the ocean.
Okay.
And then we each take a spine and you push the nimble right eye down the deck. And whoever gets closest to the little end part wins points.
Give me an opposed athletics challenge.
What does that mean?
Just both of you roll athletics. Whoever gets higher wins the first game of shuffleboard.
Oh, cool. Am I rolling with advantage because I'm the best at everything?
No.
No. You better get past the 17 or I'm gonna win.
I got a 19.
Oh, Lenora, are you playing?
There you go. Rocky wins the first round.
Come back. Is Lenora playing shuffleboard too?
No, Lenora
We're gonna
is.
call it spiny eyes.
Lenora's doing something else. When you guys are done.
Cool. We didn't want to play spiny eyes with you anyway.
All right. I am adding, because I've been meaning to do this forever, I'm gonna add
Spiny
our,
eyes?
no, I'm gonna add our dice rolling to this screen so that people can
cool.
watch our dice rolling.
Okay.
Oh, nice. Very
So-
nice.
I'm going to interact with Sarah. So, how do you feel about ravens and wearing black and magic?
And we don't hear this, right?
No.
Okay.
And if you're interested, I have brochures.
Fine, I guess. I don't know. Are you? Should I be your apprentice? Is that what you're asking?
Sounds like.
Well, we can give it a try, but just see if you're interested. Like, do you like magic?
I don't know. Ooh,
Little sparkling ball of flame.
Can I kill giants with magic?
Eventually. Especially if
Okay,
you're
I
standing
wanna
up
learn
something
magic.
tall and you point at them and they go, "Ah!"
You're making Darth Vader.
I mean, she's pretty excited about the prospect of being able to kill giants. Like, her eyes light up. I mean,
True, but
whether
don't
that's a
forget
good
it
thing or a
wasn't-
bad thing is up for
I was gonna
debate.
say, don't
but-
forget, we just learned it wasn't the
Use your
giants
hate
who
button
killed
and
her
press the
parents.
box
It
sign.
was dragons
Join
or
me as
something.
my apprentice.
Right, but we're not hearing this, so we can't.
Nope.
Yeah,
You guys
I
are
know.
not hearing
Sarah.
this.
Don't forget, Lenora, you could correct her.
Could seems to be won't.
So, I want you to think a little bit about how you're gonna start teaching Sarah magic and how you're gonna do that. God,
I'm sorry. What?
I'm highly amused.
What? By me channeling Emperor Palpatine?
Absolutely.
It's fine. It's fine.
Lenora has such a raspy voice now. It's so shocking to hear that come from her.
Technically,
Oh,
you
wait, I
didn't
didn't
hear
hear
it,
her.
so
Exactly.
you aren't shocked.
Embrace your anger. Seize your destiny.
No, I'm being very nice.
All right, so like day one was shuffleboard, or sorry, day one was
Spiny
fishing.
eyes.
Day two is shuffleboard and Darth Vader.
Spiny eyes.
Okay. What about it's nighttime? Are we doing another 2 potions?
Yes, please.
All right, we got 3 for Rocky and 3 for Baravire.
Why don't you
I'll
do
do
one
one
for
for
each of
each.
us? Yeah.
All right. Rocky's potion A is a potion of heroism.
Ooh.
Cool. But Rocky's already a folk hero, so she doesn't really need it. Right? Just
Look
saying.
at what a potion of heroism
Like
does.
special abilities.
Yeah.
I gotta go look that up, right?
And Baravire's first potion is a potion.
Hold on, do I
of
add that to my real inventory now that it has a
yes,
name?
add it to your real inventory. And Baravire, what was it? Lenora, you identify that Baravire's first potion is a potion of etherealness.
Ooh, I like ethereal.
Yeah.
That lets you walk through walls.
Wait, is
Very
it oil of etherealness? Is that the one?
See
Yeah.
if there's a potion first, and if there's not,
It
then
says
use oil.
potion rare, but it's called oil.
Yeah, that's
it is.
fine. Then
That's
it's an oil of
Okay.
etherealness.
For 1 hour after drinking, you gain 10 temporary hit points that last for 1 hour. Someone didn't proofread that.
Yeah.
For the same duration, you are under the effect of the Bless spell. No concentration required. This blue potion bubbles and steams as if boiling. Why
So-
does that matter?
It's just for storytelling purposes.
Oh, for effect.
Yeah, you get 10 extra hit points, and you get advantage on saving throws. And what else? Attack rolls, I think. I don't know. What does Bless do?
I do not.
Baravire,
Oh,
you have
yeah.
the spell.
Whatever
1d4.
Bless does. Yeah, it's like +4 or something. Yeah.
It's
Wait,
it's a
so-
plus 1d4.
What does
attack
etherealness
rolls.
do? Because mine just... It doesn't
tell
tell
you
me
right
what
now.
it does.
I'll
Okay.
add it
You
to-
gotta
oh.
click the little down arrow. It'll tell you what it is. Right next to the add button, there's a little down caret.
No, I know. I see what it does, but it just says the beads form, and this is how long it takes to cover you. And
Yeah,
then
here,
it
I'm gonna add it
says
to your
you will have the
equipment.
effect
Hold on,
of etherealness.
Read the thing.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
it says you will add the effect of etherealness, but it doesn't
Oh.
say what etherealness is.
Yeah, the spell etherealness. And, it's not. I'm clicking on it, and it's not actually opening the spell etherealness.
Yeah, it's not even opening it.
It's
See?
supposed to do
See?
that. Yeah, you're right. So that's a fuck up in D&D Beyond. So the spell
That's right.
Etherealness, hold on, I gotta find the spell Etherealness, does this. ETH. You could actually...
Hopefully it's badass.
It is. Oh god. LNESS. There you go. Etherealness. You step into the border regions of the ethereal plane where it overlaps with your current plane. You remain in the border ethereal for the duration of the spell, which is up to 8 hours. During this time, you can move in any direction, up, down. Every foot of movement costs an extra foot. You can perceive the plane you left, which looks gray, and you can't see anything there for more than 60 feet. While on the ethereal plane, you can affect and be affected only by creatures, objects, and effects that are ethereal on the ethereal plane. Creatures that aren't on the ethereal plane can't perceive or interact with you unless a feature gives them the ability to do so. When the spell ends, you return to the plane you left in the spot that corresponds with your space in the border ethereal. If you appear in an occupied space, you are shunted to the nearest unoccupied space and take force damage equal to twice the number of feet you are moved. The spell ends instantly if you cast it while you are on the ethereal plane or plane that doesn't border it, like the outer planes. So never mind. That's a higher level spell slot. So you coat yourself with this oil,
essentially,
and you leave the prime plane, and it's like you're in a different plane of existence. You can see everything around you. You can walk through walls. You can basically be the world's best thief. Well, but you can't interact with anything on the prime material plane until you drop the spell.
So if there was like a whole bunch of enemies, you could put yourself in the ethereal plane and walk like right through them, and they wouldn't see you.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's almost like a invisibility, but
But you can't come in and out of it, right? You can only go into it once and out of it once?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, and it takes 10 minutes to coat whoever in the potion/oil.
Yep.
But if you need to scout ahead someplace super secure, this is brilliant.
Yep.
Or you're gonna like,
yeah, I love this badass.
Or like an enemy's
rub
enclave
yourself
and
off in a
encampment.
corner for 10 minutes.
It
Yeah,
evaporates. It evaporates.
Yeah. And then I get it for 8 hours or something, 10 hours.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So cool stuff.
That's cool. Yeah, very cool. I love it.
All right. Day 3.
Day 3 of sailing the boat.
I'm going to roll for weather.
Today we're having karaoke.
Ooh, 8. All right. Weather does not change. It is gorgeous and clear 3 days in a row.
Ah, you'd love to hear it.
Who has not yet rolled for random encounters?
Me.
Ayana.
Give me a roll. D100.
I just have up to D20 on my left-hand
So
side.
if
Where's
you look
the
on the
D100?
left-hand side, the little things, there's two D10s.
Oh,
And if
found
you
it.
hover over, it says D100.
36.
All right. No random encounter today. What is the
good.
entertainment for the day,
We did
Bursar?
karaoke today.
Karaoke!
All right. Baravar is a skilled musician.
Ogre, it's all in me.
God.
I play my lute to accompany everybody.
Yeah,
Okay?
it was great.
By
It
the
was
way,
amazing.
it's emo night, so, let's try to stick with the emo hits. We're going to do some Yellow Card. We're going to do some whatever else.
Ready
is
to
emo.
My Chemical Romance.
My Chemical
God.
Romance.
And I'm trying to figure out Lenore's just hanging her head on the bow, like thinking Cure lyrics.
So I have something else to do with Sarah today.
Sure. All right. What are you doing with Sarah today?
Yeah, you got to go mentor Sarah. We've
I'm
noticed that
mentoring
you're
Sarah.
hanging out with Sarah.
Okay.
Do we know what's going on? Did we ask?
After this, I will ask you to give me a perception check. So go
Okay.
ahead.
We've
What is
noticed that
Lenora
she's
doing?
Kind of
mentoring
obvious.
Sarah.
So Lenora's introducing Sarah
Yes, we need follow-up.
to her familiar, who is a raven, and giving the raven strict instructions that he's to stick around with Lenora and protect her at all times and warn me if she's in danger.
Okay.
That way, we won't have any more. We won't have any more instances
Leaving her alone
where,
at
yes, she will always have. I need a name for my damn raven, my familiar.
Yeah.
While you're thinking of a name for your raven, I would like the other two to give me
You should name him Ray
perception checks.
Lewis.
perception check.
Yep.
You're like, this is a weirdly not at all medieval name. My Raven Ray Lewis. Keep track of Sarah.
Bearfire.
I had a
I'm gonna
Japanese
say
fighting fish named Ray Lewis once because the fish was purple and yellow, and then it died. And I told the internet that Ray Lewis died, and people were real upset.
God. Rocky, give me a perception check.
I knew the fish died. I don't need to perceive it.
Bearfire got 18.
So Bearfire,
perception?
you actually, yeah, perception, just regular perception.
I got 11.
All right, Rocky does not catch on, but Bearfire, you actually catch on to the fact that Lenora keeps disappearing below deck, and you hear conversations between Lenora and Sarah. You're not sure what they're talking about, but
Sure, but I can tell they're spending time together.
oh yeah,
And
they're definitely spending time together. Do we have a name for the Raven?
Yes, Deimos.
right.
Deimos.
Deimos the Raven
It
is
sounds just like Ray Lewis.
No, it's Deimos.
spelled Raylews.
Yeah. Well, just like that. All the other letters are silent.
The Z is silent.
It's the Greek god of terror.
She said,
Exactly.
Deimos, Deimos, come and me one go home.
And that's what you're all gonna walk into with Lenora and Sarah down below deck, and they're just singing. Anyway.
Me said Deimos.
I will note, by the way, since this is what, the third day? Fourth day. Fourth day.
No, first day was fishing, second day was gully eyes, and this is karaoke day. It's only day 3.
All right, day 3. Okay. Lenora, you actually noticed that Sarah seems to be taking some of the flour to make her face whiter.
Excellent. Oh. Good. We want that healthy pallor of
Yep.
someone who spends all the time up at night,
Yep.
lurking in graveyards and digging up artifacts and other things.
Exactly. And she's found a new like tunic, and it's black.
Nice.
Is that one of those ones that was mine? You can't have
Don't
those
ask questions.
Asmodeus robes.
Yeah, but it's there might have been some, minor reworking of Fenmore's clothes here, but
There you go.
we're working on it.
That's what Fenmore gets. Fenmore's
And
not
Sarah is,
putting in their 2 cents. So.
against all odds, Sarah's an actually pretty good cook.
Love to hear it. Love
Yep.
that.
Wonderful.
Love that.
Next potion day.
Next potion day.
Oh yeah, our new
Day 3 potion day.
Right. 2 more potions.
One of each.
Yep.
Yeah.
Sure.
All right. Rocky,
Sorry, my
your
eyes are
second potion is a potion of longevity.
What does that mean? Let's find out. Potion of longevity. When you drink this potion, your physical age is reduced by 1d6 plus 6 years to a minimum of 13 years. What?
Oh my god! It's reverse aging.
Each time you subsequently drink, there's 10%
how old
cumulative
is
chance.
Rocky? Because I think Rocky might actually have a chance of prepubescent regression if Rocky drinks it.
Yeah, maybe I will trade you this one.
Bearfire could definitely
Bearfire.
use that. Yeah.
Bearfire, yours is a potion of healing.
What? I just got a normal healing potion? Is it greater, superior, or
Nope,
supreme?
it is just a potion of basic healing.
So
Well, hold
annoying.
on. This also said it can accidentally age me.
Yeah. Yep.
Suspended in this amber liquid are a scorpion's tail, an adder's fang, a dead spider, and a tiny heart that against all reason is still beating.
Yep.
It matches my other heart.
There you go.
That is so cool.
My stuffed heart.
All right. Next
Okay, I
day.
added that.
I'm gonna roll for weather. 52. It is not raining, but the clouds have rolled in. It is a cloudy day.
All right. Okay.
Somebody
we can do
for...
some maintenance on the boat when we won't get burned.
Somebody roll for random encounters.
Go ahead. Someone else can.
Hold on 1 second.
I don't want to be. I don't want to be
Here, I'll do it.
responsible for it.
What was that dude who I was in love with?
I got it. Oh, hey, it's 80. It's over 75. Something's gonna happen today.
Ah, good.
Hold on. What was that dude's name?
What
Captain
dude?
something. The Minotaur that I was in love with.
The one that you were gonna spend the rest of your life with and in love with, and you can't remember their name now.
100%. Yes. A lot of things happened since then, Seth.
Hold on, it's in my notebook. I gotta get the notebook.
You all murdered him.
Yeah, we did.
I think you participated in the murder.
I did not.
I do not regret it.
Hey, Kevin,
I want
please.
to be clear.
All right.
No regrets. And I don't.
No
take
regrets.
That back.
No regrets.
Captain Isaias.
How do you spell that?
Isais.
Isais.
Are you trying to find out how to spell this so that we can spend today tattooing each other?
No, I forgot to add that I stuffed his heart and I have it. It's in my bag.
Right.
So I needed to add it to my notes correctly.
Perfect.
Sure, John. I'll say it synchronizes with the person holding the potion, so it is beating in time with Rocky's heart.
Oh,
Cool.
that's cool. So cool.
I have so many hearts now, you guys. I have a new collection. I got a stuffed heart of Captain Isaias. I got... Where did you go?
As the day is rolling along,
I have a leather
mist rolls
bugbear
in.
heart. And now I have a little beating heart.
Yep.
Love that.
You are
Love that for
sailing
Rocky.
into the mist.
Uh-oh.
Into the
I don't like any
mist.
mist.
Let me
I don't like
do
mist.
I am going to do a navigation check for Fenmore.
Okay, I'll be right back, guys. I need to put some eye drops in because my eyes are so itchy. I don't
It's okay.
know. Probably allergies. Where? Be right back.
All right. Come on. Fenmore, where are you? All right. Fenmore does not believe Fenmore is lost.
Cool. I don't believe she is either then. They are.
As you are sailing into the mist, you hear the bells, the ship bells of another ship approaching.
Oh no. Oh no. We're gonna die.
No, we're gonna make new friends.
It gets a little louder, and eventually, from the mist in front of you, a small cargo ship appears out of the mist. It's bobbing in the waves. There does not appear to be anyone on board.
That's weird.
But
let's sail
but we
away
can
from
hear
it.
bells from it?
Yeah, the shipboard bell. You just hear ding ding.
It's just dinging because it's in the waves.
Right.
Oh, okay. So, and do we see cargo on it? Like cargo that could be valuable, that would be worth raiding the empty ghost ship?
Fenmore is going to roll a perception. We're going to say investigation check.
Yeah, and check for traps.
And gets a 21 and tells you that it is sitting low enough in the water that it is likely holding cargo.
Okay, and can Fenmore check for traps?
Probably
not, right? We're too far
Fenmore
away.
just looks at you and goes, eh?
I don't know. We're too
Would we
far
even
away,
have
you're
enough
saying.
room in our already full of cargo boat for that cargo?
Fenmore looks at you and says, I mean, there could be something really valuable. We could take some of it. I mean, I don't
What
know
if we
what's
just
on
towed the boat behind us?
Sure, we could try that.
It's not a bad idea. That's actually a good idea. Now, the thing is, it totally looks like a ghost ship, and I, as a player, have seen the movie Ghost Ship, so I'm pretty sure that we should not go onto the ship. Just saying. Gives me the heebie-jeebies, says Bearfire. Bearfire knows that something's wrong with that ship.
Fenmore looks right at you and says, well, somebody's going to have to go over there and tie it up.
Yeah, but if one of us goes over there and gets attacked, We all have to be ready to defend each other.
What can I use from my bag of things? Okay, no, I have an idea. We have rope, and I have some chain devil horns, so we can make a grappling hook out of the horns and the rope. And I'll just throw my horns over there and grapple them onto the railing of the other boat, and then we'll just tie it behind us.
I like that idea. And then we don't even have to actually go on the ship.
Yeah, no, we're not gonna go there.
Yeah.
Fenmore just looks at you and says, I can honestly tell you that we could grapple it, but I mean, I can't have it right next to my ship as we're going. They will hit each other over and over again and eventually damage each other. So someone's going to have to tie that thing on there. A grappling hook is not going to be enough to keep it secured.
Right.
And we're probably going to need several ropes if we're going to tie it.
Well, I do have at least 2 horns.
We have lots of rope.
We could end up towing this thing for nothing. So maybe a better idea is to see if there's anything there.
It sounds like the juice is worth the squeeze here.
So, okay, vote for who wants to actually go on the ship and check it for crap. Raise your hands.
Fenmore's a rogue. She's like, I want to go see what's in there.
I am all about going and seeing what we can find.
Okay,
and if Fenmore dies, no one else can steer the ship very well. We've only been driving the ship for 2 days.
And who here does not want to, and we just sail on by?
I kind of don't want to go on the boat.
We're pirates.
We're
Fenmore's just shaking her head. Like,
wait, we're at an impasse because we've got 2 against 2. So we need Revy or Sarah to roll to be our tiebreaker.
Let's see, what is Revy's background?
Revy will be on our side and Sarah will be on their side.
So,
yeah, we should probably just leave it to the dice. Just leave it to the dice.
No, you guys make a decision. Revy just shrugs.
Listen,
and Sarah
okay,
just shrugs.
I'm gonna roll a D100. Over 50 means Sarah votes that we go onto the ship.
No. Sarah does not vote. Sarah's declining to vote, as is Revy.
Fine, Revy.
So
I can't control
my patron would want me to go on this ship very much to find the secrets and recover things that tell us what happened and recover knowledge and memories.
Fine, we'll do it for your patrons. I'll vote yes. That's fine.
So are we throwing our anchor down and stopping? We're probably too far into the ocean to be able to anchor ourselves, right?
We do that. We don't
I
know.
mean, you could just unfurl the sails. Just sit.
It's entirely possible to maneuver 2 ships close enough to each other that you can lash them to one another.
Right, we need your knowledge now.
Ships. We did that. I mean, okay, outside knowledge, that's how boarding actions were done in the age of sail all the time.
Okay, I have a thought. I have 2 sets of rust monster plates. So we will put the rust monster plates on the one side of our boat that we are going to dock the other boat up to so we don't end up damaging our own ship. And then we will use...
you don't need that. Most ships have things that are called fenders that prevent
the bumpers?
crushing damage with bumpers or fenders.
Like if you look down on the side of the ship that you're on in the kitty litter, you know, there's ballast, there's bags filled with sand, there's, rope. They're not going to hit straight on.
Yeah.
As long as you're
careful.
careful.
I was just trying to be extra careful and use some of the things that I was
Fenmore is explaining this to you.
Sorry, I'm explaining the nautical stuff. This is just
that's okay. That's perfectly fine. I appreciate it.
First off, I love to learn this for real. I love it. So I'm very happy you're explaining it.
Actually, watchers, viewers, what did the viewers vote for?
True.
Just out of curiosity.
Yeah. Okay, let's see what they want us to do. Do they want adventure and excitement, or do they want to
Nah, no adventure.
What if they want another cruise activity from the Lido deck?
What if they want movie night? Movie night below deck.
We were maybe going to do charades tonight.
Gatfield says get on the boat. So we got one vote for get on the boat.
We haven't had salsa dancing yet, okay?
Right, I'm just saying there's so many other activities.
That says they're just enjoying watching you debate.
And we have flying bunk beds, so we have so much room for activities.
Oh my god.
That's true too. I was here for a leisurely cruise, okay? To movie night on the new boat.
All right, I got a vote from YouTube for get on the boat.
Okay.
We're getting on the boat.
All right.
Because we're going on to a ghost ship, but whatever. Okay.
All right.
Okay.
I need
the audience has
everyone.
spoken.
I need everyone to give me a perception check, please.
Oh
You've maneuvered yourself pretty close to the boat. It's close enough to
I got a 13.
I got
Bear
a 23.
Okay. Thank you. That's it. Thank you. Thank you for giving me the check.
Uh-oh.
That doesn't feel good.
No, that doesn't feel good at all. Okay, so what do we have to do? We don't dinghy, right? We just can actually board the ship, right?
Yeah, you're about 10, 12 feet. You can pull it closer, or you could probably just, put a board across and walk the board across. Whatever you want to do.
Let's put a board across.
Put a board across.
That way, if like hordes of undead or something swarm out from the bottom, we could just kick the board out of the way, and then they have to make an athletics check to get on.
Love that. Now, Fenmore needs to check for traps before I'll go first, because I'm really, really, really got a lot of defense.
Are you going first, or is Fenmore going first?
Well, can Fenmore check for traps from afar, or no?
Sure. Fenmore could check to see if there's anything obvious, like, hey, there's a pressure point there's a plate, there's a tripwire.
Okay,
So
that's what I'm thinking.
Fenmore will do that. Fenmore is standing right there on the deck of the ship, on the deck of your own kitty litter. And Fenmore...
Tripwire, like the wire in the beginning of the movie
Fenmore
Ghost
rolls
Ship.
a dirty 20 and says they do not believe that there are any traps.
No spoilers. Okay, I go first over the gangplank or whatnot. I'm very paranoid. I have my hand on my, Morning Star or whatever I have. And,
who's going second?
Your hand upon your hip, because you dip, we dip?
Oh, God.
Exactly.
Who's going second? And then third.
I'm going to go last, in case something comes up from behind us on our own boat. Yeah.
Fenmore says they want to go last.
I'll go second.
All right. So, here's what happens. As you are walking across, everything looks normal. Bearfire steps down onto the boat, looks around, and as Bearfire takes a step forward, and Lenora is still on the plank, the boat starts to shift and move and undulate under Bearfire.
Oh, shit.
And in the center of the deck, a mouth opens with huge fangs.
Is this a mimic?
Kind of looks like a really large mimic.
God damn it! No! I want to go on the boat.
We're going to be in combat, and I need Lenora to give me a dexterity saving throw or fall into the water.
Oh my God,
man.
I knew it. Mind you, I voted not to go, you guys. I voted not to go.
Okay, can I use my inspiration?
You may use your inspiration, because a 6 is definitely not a save.
Lenora.
Woohoo!
Yeah.
Shit!
Yes, 21 is definitely a save.
Okay, well, I used up my inspiration.
So you gracefully jumped
All right,
off
go ahead
the
and roll
plane.
initiative now. I'm going to give Revy a 15.
I got a 1 for initiative, so I got a 3.
Okay.
Oh, Jesus. I got a 4.
I'm going to give it for Fenmore.
I don't have very much initiative.
Paladins, yeah, Dex isn't a stat for Paladins. All right. So here's how it goes. It goes Fenmore, Revy, Lenora, Bearfire, Rocky. So Fenmore is absolutely going to, since Lenora made their saving throw, Lenora has jumped back onto the boat. That's fine.
Hey, I have a question.
Yes.
If I threw the potion of longevity at the mimic boat, would it become a baby boat?
Probably not, but you could try it and find out.
I guess I don't know how old it would be, so that's not a really good bet. It would be really cute if it all of a sudden just transformed into a tiny little boat.
Wait, so who is on the plank right now? I just want to.
No one.
No one.
The plank
Lenora...
fell into the water.
Okay, so who's on the mimic boat? Just me?
You.
Just you.
Well, that's easy then. I'm just
All
gonna
right.
Misty Step off of the boat.
Oh my god, 16. Does a 16 hit? Let's find out. Fenmore sneak attacks the entire boat and gets advantage because Rocky's flanking the whole boat.
I am flanking the whole boat.
I mean, all right, it does hit, and it hits for Bearvire's arrow thunks right into the mast next to Rocky, and
I can't believe
the
we're
mast
fighting
is,
a boat.
the
Seth.
mast is bleeding.
We're fighting a boat and it's bleeding.
How am I gonna take any parts of this boat from my corpse collection? It's gonna everything's gonna be so big.
What secrets are you gonna discover now, Lenora? Okay.
The secret
Was it
of how.
worth it?
12 sneak attack damage and 9 regular damage. Holy crap!
Wow. Good.
Fenmore did good.
Fenmore. Mm-hmm.
All right.
Okay, Lenora's gonna.
We're gonna need a bigger boat. That's right.
Revy is going to Oh, here's the order, by the way. Fenmore, Revy, It, Lenora, Bearvire, Rocky. So,
Okay.
Revy is going to point at it and mumble something about die, and golden bolts shoot from Revy's hands at it. Oop, I
Yeah,
rolled
baby.
damage.
Love a man who's protective. That's my boy.
And Revy hits it for 11 damage, guiding bolt. The next attack on it has advantage.
Woo! That's my boy.
All right, it is up. The mouth is going to sort of twist around and chomp at Bearvire.
Oh my god.
Ooh.
Can you poison a mimic?
You don't know. Maybe.
Like,
all
what
right.
if I dumped part of my barrel full of Eker poison into the mouth of the mimic and it died?
You could certainly try that. All right,
And we
first
should-
attack
you could
is a
certainly
bite.
try point of the adventure.
Does a 24 hit Bearvire?
Yes, mine's
Oh my god, I think
22.
it's the first time I've hit you since you got that magic shield.
Yeah, that's shocking.
All right, I need a Constitution saving throw, please.
All right.
Nicholas
damage.
Cage will save your constitution.
25.
All right, that is absolutely a save. You do not take any acid damage. So just 4 biting damage. And its second attack is also going to bite you.
Okay.
I suspect a 9 misses.
It does, for sure.
All right. That is its turn. Lenora is up, and, I mean, you could just sail away from it.
Yeah.
Well,
So, Lenora.
what about Bearvire? We need to recover
I
Bearvire.
just shout to you guys, go, because I can Misty Step over 30 feet to the boat.
Okay.
I'm like, just go. Yeah, and I'll
So-
Misty Step right when my turn comes up.
How far apart are the boats right now?
Like 10 feet.
Yeah.
Okay. So I want to get away from this thing. So I'm gonna do. I know how to keep it. Oh, this is gonna be great. I love this. We can kill this thing and it can't do it. It can't do anything to us. Woohoo!
Okay.
Carnage. Okay. So I am going to use my bonus action to invoke Hexblade's Curse.
And you're going to
And then-
curse the boat.
Yes. Well, it's
love it.
alive apparently. And then I'm gonna Eldritch Blast it twice.
Okay.
And I'm gonna use Repelling Blast as part of it and Agonizing Blast. So it's gonna push the boat away so that you're gonna have to run to the railing of the boat and then
Okay.
Misty
Jump.
Step and then
Misty Step,
jump
yeah.
and Misty Step. Right?
Okay. Yep.
It sounds like such a dainty thing to do. I'm going to Misty Step across the water.
There's a 14 hit.
14 hits.
Okay. All right, so that's going to be 9 force damage plus I think another 2 for
Got it. And it's pushed
Hexblade's Curse.
10 or 15
No,
feet.
3.
How far away does it get pushed?
10.
All right. The plank falls into the water, and the boat is now 20 feet away.
Okay. And so actually, that should have been, how much damage did I do? 9?
I don't know. I just have the total here.
I did 5. So I did 5 points of damage plus 4 is 9 plus 3, so 12 points of damage.
I got 3 more. Got it.
Because I brought up Hexblade's Curse. Oh, and that's a crit.
Nice.
Woo!
And sending another. Okay. So 12 points of damage plus.
Another 10 feet?
Yeah, and another 10 feet. So 12. So that was 12 points of force damage plus another 3.
How
so
far
that's
does Misty
15
Step go?
points of damage. 30 feet.
30 feet.
So it's.
All right. You are basically, you're going to have to go rail to rail.
Yep. So
Yeah,
I'm
at
gonna
this
run
point, we
over,
can't move the boat
jump
any
off.
farther away.
Yeah, it's okay. I'll jump all the way, then do Misty Step like in the air.
Lenora, anything else on your turn?
No, I just plan on yell at Fenmore to steer away. I'll keep blasting it.
All right, and Fenmore since Fenmore went first after shooting it, is running towards the rudder, the wheel.
Tiller, yep.
Bearfire.
All right, I run towards the railing. I leap off and I cast Misty Step. And
All right.
I teleport right over to
Yeah, and
Our
it's
lovely
not
boat.
pretty. Like for I'm gonna add some storyteller fiat here, right? Since you're a tiefling, it's not like this pretty misty thing. It's like this blood red mist that envelops you, and you bamf like Nightcrawler out of existence, and then pop back in on the other side.
That's
there you go.
exactly. It's like exactly like Nightcrawler.
If there were Minotaurs, they'd be scared.
They would be scared. All right, Rocky. Or actually, Bearfire, is that that's a bonus action,
now,
right?
So.
Oh.
Do you want to
You could
shoot
just
it or something?
disengage and leave, right?
Yeah, it is one. I can't. Yeah, I can't really do anything other than that because most of my stuff is up close. Oh well, I guess I could do Moonbeam. Yeah, I'll Moonbeam it.
Okay.
I cast a Moonbeam over to it that engulfs it in a 5-foot radius, 40-foot
How
high
much damage?
cylinder. I center it right onto the mouth. Hang on, I'm getting there.
That's gonna hurt.
Okay, hopefully. Hopefully, well, 11. And then once it starts its turn, I also have to roll again.
Got it. There's no saving throw or anything on my part. It's just it starts its turn
Oh, wait.
there. And
When it enters the spell for the first time or starts its turn there, it's engulfed in ghostly flames, and it must make a constitutional saving throw. It takes
so it'll
2d10
happen when
radiant damage.
when it starts its turn. Got it.
Okay, yeah. On a fail save.
All right, Rocky.
Can't we just disengage and steal the boat away since we're all now on our own boat?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
If you want to end combat and say you're disengaging, we can do that.
Does everyone vote we do
No,
that?
I want to keep. We can keep it far between Rocky's, between Fenmore's steering and my finger guns.
Right.
And Eldritch Blast. I could just blast this thing to death.
Right,
Yeah,
but
with the
is
Moonbeam
it
and all that.
worth it?
Well, yeah. I mean,
Is it going to turn into a boat once it's dead? Or is it not a boat at all?
Well, here's the thing, is that, I mean, this is a little bit benevolent, but not really because it doesn't involve much risk to us, which is leaving sea monsters to eat other people is kind of a dick move, so.
True.
Sure. But someone left it for us.
True. Don't
Well,
you have
no, it just means no one else got around to killing it yet.
True. Or it died against it. Don't you have a javelin? How far can your javelin go? Could you attack it with that? Because it comes
I
back
have a
to you.
javelin of lightning that returns to me. And
So, how far can you throw that?
hold on, I'm looking.
Shush,
30
Nightclaw.
feet well or 120 feet badly.
So you could just javelin the shit out of it.
Cool.
Please throw something electrical into the ocean.
I mean, yeah, that's how electric eels work, remember? Electric eels.
So
are
if
this
I
way.
electrocute the whole ocean, do I win?
Yes. I'm gonna say if you're 30 feet away from a lightning bolt discharge in water, there might be some damage to the kitty litter.
I'm just saying, if
does
this
it
is the
have
end
to
of the
be
world,
starred?
then we would be there, and then the game would be over.
Yeah, let's not.
And does it
I'm
have
just.
to
I just.
discharge every time, or
Let's just Eldritch Blast this thing to death.
okay?
We can do that
I can
easy.
just keep my.
I don't really have anything I can do to it from this far without losing the other weapons. The only thing I have that returns to me is my Javelin of Lightning, and we just said not to
Well, you
throw
can use it without the
electrical things to
lightning.
ocean.
Yeah, yeah.
And then it
that's what I'm
doesn't do as much.
Yeah, but it'll hurt it. I mean, the boat bleeds, and it might have something in it, and it might also have like something that floats. So it's worth it.
Hold on, I have other weapons. What do I have that I don't care about?
All right, I'm gonna invoke Storyteller's Fiat at this point.
Hold on, I have a regular javelin. And
While
I
Rocky
have,
is frantically searching like through their belongings, looking for something that they're not gonna
I have a
lose.
warhammer.
The water starts to froth around the boat, in air quotes,
Someone should get that looked at.
and it starts to morph and change. You see tentacles come up from the outside.
No!
It starts to collapse in on
goddamn
itself, and then something large with many tentacles swims away.
Oh,
Does
it
it-
swim away! No, bitch, come back here!
No, keep swimming away. Bye.
How dare!
There you
I
go.
wasted 2 spell slots on that guy, and he swam
And
away.
stay out.
Yeah, it was going to do that on its turn anyway. Once it took a bunch of damage, so. And plus,
Well-
it is 10 o'clock, so we're gonna go to confessionals.
No, it's the end of the day. We get to find out what our last 2 spells are and then go to bed.
Oh, fine.
True,
we'll do one more.
Yeah. The last 2.
Okay.
And these are the last 2 spells.
Yes.
Yeah, the last 2 potions first.
All right, Rocky.
Fun.
Your last potion is a potion of poison. You should probably not ever drink that.
Right, but I can put it with my other poisons
can.
next to my collection of hearts,
Yes.
which is next to my collection of spines.
Yep. And Baravire's last potion is a potion of greater healing.
What? Are you kidding me?
I rolled
That's
randomly, if you
not
remember. I actually,
fair.
literally, I'm looking at this Word document I saved like 3 months ago.
Why do I only get healing potions?
You got Etherealness and 2 healing potions. And you
What
spent
was
like
the
20 gold
other-
apiece on random
Wait,
magic
hold on.
items.
What was the other thing I just forgot that?
I can literally
Potion of poison.
heal people without a potion. How am I gonna end up, yeah, no.
Someday, when you are out of
Looks
spell
and smells
slots
and tastes
and,
like a
and in
potion
10
of
hit
healing
points,
or other
you're going to be
beneficial
happy to
potions.
have that greater healing potion.
Actually, poison masked by magic.
Or
if
if
you
the
drink it,
healer's
you
down.
take 3d6 poison damage.
My lay hands on healing doesn't even use a spell slot. And I have 30 healing points. I'm never gonna need these potions.
Just for shits and giggles. All right? Cloud Giant. Pull up a Cloud Giant for a second. Just for no real reason. Come on.
What are we doing? Oh, looking
see.
at the cloud giant. Okay.
Yeah. It really is slow. Come on. D&D Beyond is
Little
super
laggy.
slow tonight.
Sure. Yeah.
All right, here we go. Can I just have a right there we go. All right, you ready? This is gonna be fun.
What are we looking at?
Nothing. I'm gonna just show you something.
Are we on the main screen?
Yeah, no. You don't need to look at anything. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. One hit from an frost giant just did 27 damage. So
how many times do they get to swing
and they
per round?
probably get to hit 2 or 3 times in a round. Might be a good idea to have a little extra healing lying around.
Yeah, two hits and I'm down.
Right.
Okay.
So
maybe I'll share the potions.
I have a potion of greater healing and is that all the potions of healing I have left?
They tend to go pretty quickly.
Oh no, and I have 3 regular potions of healing and 1 potion of greater healing.
All right,
Okay,
I'm gonna
I have
have
a lot.
Ayana. Why don't you go first for confessionals?
Okay.
How's
Okay.
Bearfire feeling about what happened tonight?
Why did I get all of the potions of healing? You know, I thought I was getting a good deal, kind of gambling a little bit, paying for the potions. I could have just bought potions of healing. I was looking for something exotic and cool, and I got none of that, except for the cool one where I can walk in the ethereal realm, which sounds very badass. And then why did I waste 2 spell slots as Bearfire on that thing that ran away anyway? Riddle me this. That's all I gotta say.
All right. Lenora, how's Lenora feeling about what happened tonight?
Oh, pretty good. I may have an apprentice or a new recruit. Prime candidate, you know, being having a patron who's the Raven Queen, kind of a failed demigoddess of loss and memory. Ooh, okay. And so you know, very, very emo. We're working it. Looking good. You know, got to finally find a use for my Raven familiar that I really have been dramatically underutilizing, which is kind of a meme in D&D, is forgetting that you have a familiar.
I mean, in your defense, we have been doing Dungeon of the Mad Mage, and not a lot of use for a flying Raven familiar in a dungeon.
Not so much. So you know, this is I'm liking the role playing aspects of this, and I'm kind of interested to see where it goes. Also, I got to break out the big guns, so that's always a good day.
Excellent. Anything else?
Nope, that's feeling happy with it.
All right, Rocky. How's Rocky feeling? Oh wait, hold on. Let me go back.
There's no corpse to loot, so that's you know, okay.
Or
yeah, that's a disappointment.
do anything else with.
It is a disappointment.
All right, Rocky. How's Rocky feeling?
I'm also sad about there not being any corpses, because I also like to loot them, but mostly for body parts.
Exactly.
I have a bunch of new hearts, though. I got a tiny little beating one in a jar, and I got a stuffed heart of my love of my life captain, and I got some new potions, which in theory are cool, although I don't know what I'm going to do with the one that might make me like 12. That seems not helpful. Or it could make me older, which I also don't know if that's super good or not. Did I get anything else cool today? Oh yeah, I got some poisons, and I didn't get to use my grappling hook horns though, which sucked. I thought I was really smart. I was so proud of myself.
Yeah, that would have been so cool. Mm-hmm.
And I won Spiny Eyes, which, you know, the first game of Spiny Eyes that has ever been played on a pirate ship.
So I'm looking at Rocky's character sheet, and Rocky's age says 20. So you have the potential to de-age to 12.
That could be bad.
Oh no! Puberty.
Just saying.
I'm gonna be cranky, and someone will have to explain to me giant periods. It's gonna be awful.
All right, in that vein, holy shit! Kelly showed me a TikTok literally today that was a dude trying to eat with a period cramp simulator strapped to his chest, and he was like, "Oh my god! Oh, I can't eat! Oh, this hurts!" Like, "Oh my god, dude!"
Yeah,
like,
surprise.
Yep.
Every single dude or every single non-femme person should have to wear a TENS unit at the worst setting that women have periods at, and they should have to understand.
I will never understand that pain, and you have my respect for dealing with it.
But that's why everyone should feel it. So you don't get to pretend you don't understand it. You'd be like, oh man, that sucks. And I'm going to vaguely remember. And every 5 years, you have to re-up your pain tolerance.
I will see you, Cramps, and raise you heart surgery.
Yes, but that's not...
Different pain, I know.
But that's not also like all men don't have to get heart surgery
That's true.
for every
Not
year.
only that, but
for
that's
every
a
month.
or twice in a lifetime thing.
God, I
we
hope
do
so.
this shit every month. Every
Man,
month.
I couldn't even.
Don't even get into the other bodily functions that come with that nonsense. The nightmare that is
you're going
each
to.
month of our month.
It's all good. I'm right there with you. So
So I found out who our mystery voter was.
Ooh.
Oh, what?
Our voter from YouTube is one of my players and friends who's been playing D&D with me
Awesome.
On Sundays for the past 4 years since COVID broke out.
That's awesome.
Is there
Thank
a
you
name?
for
Should
hanging
we
out.
say hello specifically? Hello specifically.
Oh my God. I've got to
I
roll
won't
back
say
in
her
the chat
name,
and
but
see
she
who
plays
does
the
it.
character Tulaki on Sundays.
Awesome.
Shout out to Tulaki.
Tulaki, the Orc Paladin.
Thank you for the vote, Orc Paladin.
All right. Anybody want to add anything else before we call it? And we will see everybody next week, except for Natasha, who's at a death metal show.
Oh, and then I'm not here on the 2nd because I am running a pop punk show at the Metro Gallery.
That
Ah.
sounds super fun.
You know, I forgot to do the intros tonight. I apologize.
Only slightly. Only slightly more fun than
I know. We're all tired. We're all
We
tired.
just went right into playing.
And that's okay, because that's actually the
Should
fun
we
part.
introduce ourselves now so it's in the video?
I think if you're here and watching this, you kind of know who we are already, in addition to like the big names under your heads.
Yeah, true. Yeah, true.
So we'll do it next time. I will try not to forget next time. And yeah, I know you know.
We know you too, Knight of Boa. We know you too.
All right,
We're
everybody,
blessed.
good night, and we'll see you all next Wednesday, except for the folks who are not
Hashtag
here.
Bye, Bear Buyer.
All right, take care, folks.